All right, so good evening, everyone. You may know me. My name's Marita Garrett, obviously running for mayor. That's why you all are here tonight, and I just want to say thank you so much for coming out tonight. It really means a lot. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me right now, so I really appreciate that. So just real quick, I'm just going to keep it brief because we want to have a good time. It's just about, not only getting to know me, but getting to know the community here. We have a lot of Wilkinsburg residents, a lot of Wilkinsburg community members, business owners, etc. So just wanting to make sure everyone gets to know each other because I definitely appreciate the support that you all have for me. So just a little bit about me. This is currently in my fourth year council vice president, and it's been a rewarding experience. There's definitely, you have your hard times, you have your good times, but knowing that I'm making or helping to make a direct impact in the community, and one of my big things is really community engagement. So that's why I just love when I see people coming together, fellowshipping, networking, because that to me is what it's really about. And we need to work together. We need to know who our neighbors are so that we can lead the change and no one else comes into our neighborhood and lead the change. And I'm not a Wilkinsburg native. I'm originally from Akron, Ohio. I know we got a couple Ohio natives here, but all right, Northeast Ohio. But one of the things that attracted me to Wilkinsburg is that it reminds me a lot of my hometown in Ohio. And there's a quote that, a famous classmate, maybe you've heard of him, has said, LeBron James, you may not be familiar, but St. Vincent alum. But he says that in Northeast Ohio, nothing is given, everything is earned. You earn what you have, and to me that's so true. And I see that also in Wilkinsburg. I see the hard work that happens here. I see the progress that we've made. It's all because we've earned it, and we still have obstacles that we need to overcome. But as long as we stick together and continue to work together, then we will do that. We will continue to progress as long as we are the ones who are doing the work and really being that hate to sound cliche, but being that change that we actually want to see. Us being on the front lines, us getting involved in our committees, authority, boards, commissions, coming out to the public meetings, that's definitely the first step. So one of the things that I want to plan to run for mayor on is a continuation of that. When I first ran, my platform was, based on community engagement. When I was walking, canvassing, a lot of people didn't even know Wilkinsburg was its own municipality. I would see Peduto yard signs in people's yards, and that's fine. You can support whoever you want. I've had friends in other districts who I can't vote for, but when I would knock on the door and just introduce myself, and some people would say, oh, I'm only concerned with getting Peduto elected, and I would have to tell them, well, he's actually on your ballot, here's your option. And then you see kind of like that deer in the headlight look, and you're like, oh, wow, there's some misinformation or no information getting out. So I wanted to make sure that, when I did become elected, that the community knows who the public officials are, knows who your school board members are, your business owners, the chamber, the CDC, etc. It continues on, and that's what it's really about. And also accountability, holding elected officials accountable, but understanding it is a two-way street. So you have to tell me what is going on your street or your block, and I can bring those concerns back to council or the appropriate parties as well. So it's really going to take all of us. We have to hold everyone accountable to that. And we need someone who's going to be proactive and seek out resources, not always maybe being reactive to a situation. And especially with just the change of the community, the region more so, Allegheny County, we've seen some things in our neighboring neighborhoods that, we don't want to happen here. And I believe as long as we get involved and let the community lead that development, then, it will be a community change. And I don't think Wilkinsburg is the next anything. I don't really like those terms. I don't like, next up and coming, the hot neighborhood, or next, or, whatever. I think we're Wilkinsburg, and I think we can be a better and improved Wilkinsburg, but we're still going to be Wilkinsburg at the end of the day, so that no one moves in 10 years later, tries to say, oh, we're part of East Side Extension. No, this is Wilkinsburg. And that's the community that I see us at.